Welcome to the Fun Side of Hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we're coming back to Trials of Cold Steel 3. Now, in the previous episode, we found out that we will be going on a field study to a town called Celdic. And as you can see, our team has changed to Reen, Alyssa, Elliot, and Laura. We do not have Gaius with us anymore, which is sad. Before we go, however, I'm going to set up my little links. There we go. Move Elliot back a little bit. Move Alyssa there. Yeah, that was her. Okay. As we also learned, Alyssa and Reen have finally made up after the little kerfuffle at the old schoolhouse. So let us be on our way to Celdic. As soon as I stop running into the doorway. I believe that there is a little bit of a... Let me just check the map here. Oh, there wasn't. Ah, wait, there's one in Celdic. Never mind. I was looking, I couldn't remember if there was a weapons store so we can get new weapons, but we should be okay. Enter the station? Hell yes. Let's get our asses on that train and off on the way to Celdic. I hope Group B have fun. Marquis and Eustace in the same group. As we know, they don't like each other. And as you can see, they've already begun their little I'm not talking to you moments. What's going on, Emma? Ah, good morning, everyone. Are you all prepared to leave as well? Gaius, I miss you already. Morning. Good morning. What's good about it? You're all good to go then. Well, two of them look like they're about to not speak to each other for the entire journey. Yes, Palm is quite a distance from here. We're not likely to arrive before evening. Well, that sucks. Considering its relative location, that seems to be an accurate estimate. I guess it is the southernmost town in Erebonia. Makes you realize just how big the Empire is. But, there's the elephants in the room. Yep, they're not talking. They're still at it, huh? Have they been like this the entire time? I'm afraid so. I think we may have underestimated how deeply rooted their differences are. Maybe. I'm sick of them already. You tell them, V. If only they were as willing to put aside their differences as Reen and Alyssa. Oh, now that you mention it. I guess you were finally able to make up with him, huh? Alyssa's been put on the spot. It's not like we're getting along that poorly. Besides, we haven't known each other long enough to call it making up. That's good news, Reen. Well done. Thanks, I guess. Why does everyone have to keep making such a big deal out of it? 'Cause you're a bitch. Oh. Passenger service bound for Heimdall, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all customers utilizing this service please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Don't know why I put on that voice. Bye, Eustace. Time to go. Bye, Marquis. Well, best of luck. Though here's hoping you don't need it. I think they will. Getting those two to work together sure doesn't seem like it'll be an easy task. We'll do what we can. Well, we'll do what we can. And good luck to all of you. Please take care. It's our first field study. Let's show them what we're made of. Of course. Later. Fee, a woman of few words. That's a nice looking train. I wonder if they'll be okay. Somehow I doubt it. Well, as long as Emma and Gaius are with them, then things shouldn't get too out of hand. Now, Fee, I have absolutely no idea what to expect from her. That's the best thing about Fee, she's an enigma. She doesn't really seem like the type to cause a ruckus, at least. I'm concerned for them as well, but I believe we should be focusing on our own trials right now. You're right. Let's go buy our tickets. You would imagine that Sarah's already booked them for you, but we will find out. Welcome! You're the students from class 7, correct? And your destination today is... Celdic! Yes, that's right. Ah, Sarah did inform them ahead of time. Because they're ready and waiting for us. I suspect Instructor Sarah made considerable preparations on our behalf. Probably the only thing she's ever gonna do. Sure looks that way. Not that I'm complaining. The train for Celtic will depart from platform 1. It's not due just yet, but you can buy your tickets in advance if you'd like and wait for its arrival. Yeah, buy the tickets and wait. Very good. That's 4 passengers bound for Celtic. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Wow, if only all train staff were that polite. Passenger service bound for Crossbell and are arriving on platform 1. We ask that all passengers willing to board please wait on the platform until the train comes to a complete stop. Speaking of Sarah, you would have expected she'd be there to see us off since this is our first time. Well, shit, I put turbo mode on by accident trying to grab my drink. Yeah, you would have expected Sarah to be waiting for us at the platform to see us off, just to make sure we got there safely. But then again, what we know of Sarah, I'm not surprised she's not here. Damn. They have better trains than we do. So it's about an hour to Celtic from here, right? Yes, I believe so. I had to change trains there when I originally came to Trista. Alright, you're from Legram? That would be in the direction of Breahard after changing to Celtic, right? That's correct. After which point it would be necessary to switch again to Breahard. It's situated in a very remote part of the country. Haha, well, you could say the same for where I'm from, too. As I understand it, Celtic's mostly known as a merchant town, right? Yeah, it's been their main source of tourism for some time, mostly thanks to the Great Market. Couldn't hurt to go over what we know about the town before we get there. It could, but you don't know that. As Elliot stated, Celtic is a market town at its core. It's in the eastern province of Cruisin and has been a major trading hub for a very long time. Why do I always seem to just default to that voice for Alyssa? We know her voice isn't that, but I'm not a good VA, so screw you. I'll do my voices. It's also a major interchange station connecting Heimdall with Breahard and even Crossbell. The area itself is known for having a large number of granaries, though this has of course been overshadowed in recent years by the aforementioned Grand Market. Was I calling it Great Market this entire time and it's Grand Market and I'm an idiot? Probably. Virtually anything can be produced there, from farm produce, jewels, and Breahard furs to imported goods from afar. How do you procured. I really need to start reading these properly. Anyway. That does sound awfully impressive. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. No one asked. I would be too if I knew that we'd actually have a chance to take in the sights. But there's no telling what kind of crazy thing Instructor Sarah has planned for us. Why isn't that true? I can't even hazard a guess as to what this field study might involve. Being part of our curriculum now, it's a safe bet to assume it won't be easy. If it were, it would hardly be worth the trip. Personally, I'm looking forward to learning the true nature of our excursion. I suppose that is a good way to look at it. Well, we'll find our answer when we get there. We're supposed to drop by the inn as soon as we arrive. There should be an envelope waiting for us there with details on our mission. Yeah, that's right. Still, this whole trip seems eerily well planned out, don't you think? Even the station employees knew we were coming? Oh god, no. God, no. I think I figured out why Sarah wasn't waiting for us at the platform. That just goes to show how high the Academy's expectations of for you all are. We're not doing voices. Yep, figured as much. Whoa. Instructor? I was wondering why you were nowhere to be seen this morning. I thought you were drunk. Looks like Group A's all present and accounted for. Good, good. And I'm relieved to see the two of you have finally managed to make up. How the hell would you know that? You say that as if it's old news. Have you been spying on us this whole time? Probably. So, what brings you here, Instructor? What brings you to our train? I thought you were planning on staying back at the Academy. Well, considering this is your first time out in the field, I assumed you'd be positively lost without me. So I decided to stick around at least until you finish checking in at the end. Well, thanks, I guess, but I think Group B could have used your help a little more. Would it not have been better for you to accompany the others? Ah, would they be a nightmare to deal with? See, Sarah doesn't like dealing with things. I may still have to go to them, though, if those two get out of control, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See? She knew full well that users of monkeys wouldn't get along. We put them in the same group anyway. I did suspect as much, but it's hard to believe she'd confirm it so nonchalantly. This is Sarah. She gets drunk and... Anyway, don't pay me any mind. You four feel free to keep talking. I didn't get any sleep last night, so I'm just going to take a little nap here, right here. What? And she's dead. No, she's asleep. I was close. She's asleep already? Incredible. Yes. One of Sarah's many skills is being able to fall asleep instantly. I don't think I've ever seen someone less inclined to being educated than her. Maybe we're better off just letting her sleep. I should probably wake her up when we get to Celdic, though. Why? It'd be funny. Leave her to sleep. Okay, now we can talk to everyone. Although, why the hell we talk to Sarah? She's asleep. Well, let's talk to Alyssa first, I guess. When I came to the Academy, I never thought I'd find myself visiting the Grand Market of Celdic as part of my studies. I've read about it before, but this will be my first time seeing the place in person. Oh, really? Well, field study or no, then I guess it's still something to look forward to. Is there anything in particular you're hoping to see there? The gems and furs from Berehard, maybe? They say some of the highest quality goods produced by Berehard's artisans are sold at the Grand Market. I'm actually not surprised that Alyssa is drawn to shiny objects. That sounds like it would be worth seeing for sure, though somehow I doubt we'll be able to afford anything there. Still, if we get a chance, we should go and check it out together while we're in town. That sounds like fun. Well, that was boring. Go to Elliot. Hey, almost forgot I had these. I just picked them up on a whim a little while ago. Elliot held out a pack of blade cards. Oh, you have a pack too? I just got a set of my own from the pawn shop in Trista. Really? That's perfect then. How about we play a few hands? Seems like we've got some time to kill before we arrive. Do you know the rules? Yeah, they're not that complicated, so I don't think anyone here will have any trouble picking it up. Sounds like a good way to pass the time to me. Well, no one asked you. Indeed. It seems like it could be an enjoyable diversion. Alright, let's give it a try then. Yeah, that's where Blade comes in, and as it says, you can strengthen your bonds with people. So now that we're linked with Laura, if we play Blade, we can still strengthen our bond with Alyssa and Elliot. Kinda like how you do with the bonding events, but it doesn't give you the 500 link points like the bonding events do. I think it's like 50 points or something, I can't remember. Well, we'll find out in a minute. Only the first match with each character will increase your bond with that person, but this will occur whether you win or lose. Well, we will talk to Laura before we play Blade. I do wonder what precisely these field study trips will involve. I can't even fathom a guess. Likewise. The weirdest part for me is the divide between Group A and Group B. Why were we split up and sent to different places? And most bizarrely of all, why were Machias and users placed in the same group? It's like they're just asking for trouble. It does seem quite illogical. I can only assume there's a hidden purpose to these trips beyond what we've been told. Perhaps multiple purposes, requiring multiple groups to fulfill. Yeah, that's my best guess too. There has to be something going on behind the scenes here, which is why I wanted to ask Instructor Sarah a few more questions, but, well... she's asleep still. I don't think she'll be doing much answering. Perhaps she fell asleep deliberately to avoid addressing such concerns. Our instructor is quite the formidable opponent. That's one way to describe her. Guess we're just going to have to work out the meaning of these field study trips on our own. That's probably for the best. Let's try to talk to Sarah. She really is fast asleep. Out like a baby. I've never seen even a child fall asleep quite as quickly as that. I know I sure couldn't. She must have a natural talent for sleeping. Well, let's not disturb her. Natural talent for sleeping. Are you trying to say Sarah is part cat? Yeah, that's probably related. Let's check the rules, because I forget what they are. Blade is a card game in which two players take turns placing numbered cards on the field and vie for the greatest sum total. Oh yes, I think I remember this now. Once both players have been dealt their hands, they must each draw a card from the deck and place it on the field. The player who draws the lower number must then proceed to place a card from their hand onto the field. The player who goes second must then play a card with a value that allows them to surpass their opponent's current total. This process repeats until one player can no longer surpass their opponent's total value or they run out of cards. Should both players have an equal total at any point, the field is cleared and both players must draw and play new cards. If the final card of the game is used to clear the field, the match will result in a draw. Okay, challenge Alyssa.
Let's get started.
Indeed. See, she doesn't even sound the way I was talking, but yeah.
Come on, draw a card.
Bite me.
Looks like I'm going first. Bolt!
Yeah, so bolt cards, which is that one, as you saw, destroy my card. Mirror cards will basically... well, I'll show you. But this one, if I play this, it will basically reverse the bolt that Alyssa just played, so let's do that. There we go.
Mirror!
As you can see, mirror changes our hand. So now Alyssa has my card, and I have hers. So let's bolt it.
Now you've done it.
Bite me, bitch. I didn't know you had one. I'd like that back,
What?
please.
You can't do that.
I just did. Let's play a 4. Let's play a 5. Let's bolt you.
Now you've done it.
I feel like that was probably a mistake. Put the 2. Another 2. Take your hand.
What? You can't do that.
And we win.
One more game.
No. Yeah, it is plus 50. So bonding events give you plus 500. The blade gives you plus 50. Now that we beat Alyssa, let's play against Elliot.
Go easy on me, okay?
No. I refuse. It's best to play against all of them.
Okay then, let's draw!
Shut up a minute, Elliot. It's best to play against all of them because it basically boosts the link level up by 50 on everyone, so it's always fun to just play it no matter who you're up against.
Looks like you're up first.
Ah, crap. I don't have anything that could beat that, so I'll just blow it
Didn't
up.
see that coming.
I didn't see that coming. Give me your cards.
Really? You're playing that now?
Yeah, you got promo.
Bolt!
Well, that was uncalled for. There, eat this.
Didn't see that coming. The same
That's
score
right.
means we draw again, right?
Yep.
Well, looks like I'm up first. Bolt!
Okay. Fucking shit. Let's play a 2. Let's play a 3. Let's play a 4. Let's play a bolt.
I didn't see that coming.
Something tells me
Mirror!
I hate you, Elliot. I may lose this one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose.
I win!
Oh well, it still goes up by 50. You can't win them all. I don't need to play you again because I won't get any more. And then we play Blade with Laura.
Then let us begin our duel.
Indeed. Oh, I got a decent hand.
Please
so-
draw a card. The first move is yours.
Indeed. Let's play. Let's play a 4.
We're evenly matched. Let's redraw.
I absolutely hate you.
The first
However,
move is yours.
she played a 1, which means she can't recover after this.
Well played.
Indeed. Which is good for me. Let's play a 2. We'll play a 3. We'll play a 4. You're not making this easy on me, are you? No, it's safe to 7. Play 5. Mirror.
I didn't expect that. Divine Bolt!
I hate you so much. Oh wait, I can just do this.
Divine Bolt!
I can't do that again. I hate you. Play 7.
Mirror!
I'm going to lose again.
An
Oh.
excellent duel.
Yeah, she would have won that anyway because she had a 6 left over. Either way, we got 500, an extra 50. So let's stop talking. Ah, looks like we're here. Wow. If I remember rightly, Celdic was really pretty. Yeah, it is. It's really pretty and it's in the countryside. And we have new enemies as well. It's always fun. It's beautiful. What a spectacular view. The rye planted last fall seems almost ready for harvesting. Now? I thought rye could only be harvested in the fall. Well, the soil in this area is supposed to be extra fertile due to the warmer climate, so things are a little different here. The view really is amazing though. It looks like something out of a painting.
The Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for their patronage. This transcontinental train is bound for Crossbell.
Why did you voice that part but not their parts?
The next stop is Celdic. Celdic.
I think it might be Celdic the next stop, but I might be wrong.
Passengers traveling to Bereahard. Please change trains at this stop.
It's almost like she was turned robotic when she said... pardon me. It's almost like they turn robotic when they say the place name. Almost there. Guess I should wake Instructor Sarah. Good luck with that. A bit of the overall map. But we are headed to Celdic. This is our stop, guys. Oh, that's an alright station. Why are all the stations so damn big? Well, good to see you're awake for once, Sarah. Jesus, I didn't notice this. Well, Alyssa's freaking boots are long as hell as well. Ah, Celdic. What a nice little city to, what a nice little village. And a big ass windmill. Celdic, the market town. Finally here. And there's the Grand Market itself. I like the music for this area as well.
Wow, so this is Celdic.
Wow, so you can voice this part, but not the bit on the train? Jesus.
It seems like a really relaxing little town, though there are a lot more people here than I expected.
I imagine they've come for the Grand Market.
Most likely.
Even merchants from other countries regularly come to see it.
They probably come to sell some of their wares here as well.
Sounds like this place is as popular with the tourists as the capital then, but for a whole different set of reasons.
I was close with the voice I gave Alyssa when I do actually have to voice it.
Celdic's also widely renowned for their local beer, which they make using rye.
Of course, the alcoholic would know this.
But you're all still minors, so I'm the only one here who gets to drink it.
Don't be so impressed by this, Sarah. Jesus.
Are you trying to make us jealous?
Because I don't think it's working.
We don't really care, you know.
Well, you might not.
Anyway, let me show you to the inn.
I love the way Sarah just doesn't give a damn.
It's, right over there.
Yay! You don't know,
Okay.
do you?
Let's go.
Why are you buying into her crap? She clearly couldn't remember for a second there. And that was a long train journey. Oh?
Well, well, I hadn't expected to see the Purple Lightning herself in such a quaint little town.
I have many questions. Number one, who the hell are you? And number two, who the hell is Purple Lightning?
And the chicks with her seem like an interesting lot, too.
Ah, I figured it out. He's a creep.
No time for that now. I have more pressing matters to attend to.
I actually know who he is, but I'm not going to spoil it for everyone by saying who it is. But I was right, he is a creep. Oh, this is a nice little inn. Oh, for God's sake. I have to voice this. Seriously. This was a remake, by the way, because this was originally on PS3. They put it on PS4. A lot more of it was voiced, but I really wish everything on it was voiced. I mean, you have more room on a PS4 disc, but whatever. Hey there, Margaret. Well, if it isn't Sarah, what are you doing here? I knew the kids were coming, but I didn't think you'd be coming with them. Oh, I just figured I'd help them get settled in before I left. And here they are, my lovely students. Well now, aren't they a youthful-looking bunch? It's a pleasure to meet you. We're first-year students from Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. I'm Green. No one asked. I'm Alyssa. Thanks for putting us up. Well, we'll put you in the basement. The pleasure's all mine, I assure you. I'm Margaret, the owner of this humble establishment. Sarah here has taken care of all your arrangements. Come, I'll show you to your room. Thank you, ma'am. Much obliged. Yeah, I'll leave you to it then. Louise, can I get some beer and snacks? Of course, Sarah's gonna get drunk. I'll bring them right over. You do know it's not even noon though, right? Jesus. Sarah doesn't care what time it is. If there's drink to be had, she's gonna have it. This is the room you're all going to be staying in tonight. Sorry for the yawn. Wait, we're all? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is a nice little room. More than enough space for our needs, thank you very much. But there are 4 beds, which means... Are you suggesting we sleep in the same room as the boys? I had my doubts about that too. But Sarah insisted, so that was that. I broke the beds into groups of 2 to make sure things less awkward, but that was about as best I could manage. I don't... This is going to be a problem. Not if Alyssa sleeps in the shed. We'll be fine if she sleeps in the shed. I don't have a problem with it, personally, but I can't imagine the girls will be quite as accepting. The only one who's complained so far, Elliot, is Alyssa and Reen. Alyssa, I don't believe we have a choice here. We are military students. We mustn't allow the prospect of mixed gender accommodations to phase us. I know that, but... In the army, women share rooms with men. It's a fact of life, born of necessity. You will need to adjust to this reality sooner or later, and that does seem a perfect and this does seem like a perfect opportunity. Okay, I get it. But if either of you two comes anywhere near our beds, I wouldn't dream of it. We're not surprised by this, Elliot. Likewise. I wasn't talking about you, Elliot. I was referring to a certain someone else who already has a history of this kind of thing. While crawling into bed with you? Maybe if we chain Reen to the bed. Poor Reen. I thought she'd gotten over that. I guess not. I think she heard you. Anyway, now that your room's all sorted, let me give you this. Is it meth? Oh, it's close. Field study envelope. Isn't that our academy's emblem? Does this contain the details of our assignment here? That's what I've been told, yes. Well, if you need anything during your stay, let me know. For now, I'll leave you to get settled in. Thank you. Thanks, manager lady. Alright, shall we have a look inside? Yeah. Okay, let's see what we've got. Alright, let's see what we got. Field study day 1, assigned tasks. East Celtic Iron monster required. Okay. A dangerous monster has appeared near the highway and is making it very difficult for us to harvest our crops. Could someone please help us? Monster, scary dinosaur. Location, a plateau near the East Celtic Highway. My house is alongside the East Celtic Highway. Please stop by if you can. Cyro. Okay, that's 1. Number 2. I need someone to replace a malfunctioning orbment light in a road lamp for me. For more details, see me at Odvin's Arms and Orbital Factory. Samus. Gotcha. The common cold. This one isn't required, it's one of the side quests, but we're gonna do it anyway because we get to show off more of Celtic that way. I've run out of some of the ingredients I need to make a particular medicine. I would very much appreciate it if someone could procure more for me. Please speak with me in the church for further details. Father Zerbel. Alright, let's go and see Father. Study area is defined as a 200 Sulge radius around Celtic. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be remitted to the instructor upon request. So this is our field study? It just looks like a list of menial tasks to me. There is a monster elimination request at least, but that's the most we have. Well, Sarah's downstairs getting drunk. Let's see. So that's her angle. Excuse me? Did you figure something out? Yeah, Sarah likes right angles. Oh no, it's nothing. You should go and talk this over with Instructor Sarah, if she's coherent enough. She probably stuck around specifically to answer any questions we might have. I like your way of thinking. She didn't. She stayed for the booze. You may be right. And while we're at it, we can grill her about this communal room she signed us up for, too. Will you drop it about the goddamn room before I find a way to drop you? Okay, let's go and go downstairs and speak to Sarah. Hey, Drinky, what you got for us? You never change, do you, Sarah? Come on, don't give me that. What kind of person would throw away the opportunity to enjoy the beer this good? That's probably the last thing that should be coming from an instructor's mouth. Seriously? I want to talk to Sarah. There we go. That sounds weird in my ears. Please don't ever do that again.
Nothing hits the spot quite like a cold beer.
Yeah, probably.
She looks like she's having the time of her life.
She looks like if she drinks anymore, she's gonna fall out of the goddamn chair.
How many pints has she downed already? It's not even noon.
Will you stop complaining?
Oh, you kids are still here? I'll just be hanging back and enjoying myself. So go on ahead and get started. Don't mind me.
God damn it, Sarah.
We have questions for you, though.
She's too drunk to answer.
What's with these field study tasks?
I'm glad they're not as difficult as I was expecting, but they're just so...
I'm more curious about what the hell you were expecting.
Well, it makes sense you'd have some doubts.
sure?
You only need to do the ones it says are required, though. Feel free to just ignore the rest if you want. I don't care.
Well, you're drunk. Of course you don't goddamn care.
Up to you how much or how little you want to do.
Hmm?
I'd do all.
Stop being so irresponsible and...
Wait. These kinds of decisions are as much a part of our field study as the tasks themselves.
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
I love you from Sarah then. Goddamn.
You have 2 days.
You don't know that.
Trista isn't far from here, so you'll be returning to the academy tomorrow evening.
Fight me.
Until then, you can spend your time here however the four of you see fit. Every decision rests on your shoulders. I won't be forcing you to do a thing.
Something tells me this is not surprising. Pardon me. Oh my god. Pardon me. Just voice everything. God damn it. Okay, so what's up? You have this look in your eyes like you've pieced something together. Well, does this relate in some way to our free day this past week? Specifically to your activities during that time. You don't know what I was doing. Fuck you. Oh? Yeah, not even mention it. Exactly. I spent this past free day doing various tasks on behalf of the student council. And while one of them did involve going back into that old schoolhouse, the rest were just simple requests for assistance from the locals. In other words, exactly the sort of thing we've been asked to do here. And by the time I'd taken care of everything, I felt like I'd learned a lot about Trista and the academy. So I think we've been given similar tasks here for a similar reason. That would definitely make sense. I mean, all I know about Celdic is what I've read. There's probably a lot we can learn by actually coming here and helping people out like this. Indeed, the land of Erebonia is quite vast. This may be an invaluable opportunity to get a local knowledge of a place we may otherwise never have visited. Yeah, exactly. So whatever various and sundry things Instructor Sarah may have planned for us, I say we just keep working. I say we just work our way down the list while immersing ourselves in Celtic culture, taking in as much as we can. Sounds good to me. Count me in. This actually sounds pretty exciting when you put it that way. Shall we depart them? During field study periods, the party is assigned a variety of tasks to complete, much like on Reen's free days. Details of these tasks can be confirmed via the quest tab in the notebook. When all tasks with a required mark have been completed, the story will advance. Note, however, that any quest listed with a short time limit will become invalid when this happens. Got it. Well, there's the church. Let's do the church one first. Because I believe that takes us near the monster anyway. So we shall do the church. Father, what you got for us? Excuse me, you Father Zerbel? That's correct. And you would be... Oh, I see. You must be the students who will be helping with my request. That's us. We came here from Forest Military Academy. I suspected as much. Thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me. I'd like to request that you collect the ingredients I need to make some medicine. Do you have the time to do this request for me? I do. We're ready to help. My thanks. Can I ask what sort of medicine these ingredients will be used for? Meth. It's essentially medicine to deal with the common cold by strengthening the body's immune system. So, penicillin type thing. Many people tend to catch it during spring and fall when the temperature switches between hot and cold, you see. This is why I end up running out in the first place. Ah, that makes sense. I've had to rely on the church for medicine a bunch of times too. Definitely made my life easier. Agreed. We owe much to the vast amount of medical knowledge the church possesses. We really do, especially since modern pharmaceuticals still can't compare to it. You students clearly know your stuff. But getting back to the matter at hand, there are 2 ingredients I want you to collect for me. The first is a medicinal plant known as a bear claw, which grows in humid areas. It's not common to find them growing in Celdic, but you can still get them at the Grand Market. There's a drugstore run by a man named Flint. Tell him I sent you. I'll note that down. I won't. The other ingredient I need is imperial carrots. You can get these from a farmer named Paul, who lives in a farmhouse on the West Celdic Highway. Again, simply tell him that I sent you, and he should share some with you. Understood. That should be it then. Is there anything you'd like me to go over again? Nah, that's fine. Which of our two destinations should we make our way to first? Doesn't seem like it matter. Yeah, I agree. We'll be off then, Father. I will be awaiting your return. It doesn't matter, but we're gonna go to the West Celdic area first, since we'd have to come back here anyway to report the quest. Which way was the west one? Ah. Wait. He said west, right? I believe so. I don't think we can go that way yet, right? Can we go this way? Ah, yes we can. There's a bit of a cutscene with the guards. Who might you be? Your mother. I don't recall seeing any of you around here before. Do you have some form of identification? Soldiers? Wait, I think I recognize those uniforms. We're students from Forest Military Academy. We're currently visiting Celdic as part of our a field study. Thors, you mean the Thors? Now that you mention it, I do recognize the emblem. My apologies for my rudeness. We're members of the Cruisin' Provincial Army. Our main duty is to keep the peace in Celdic. The Provincial Army? Isn't that... There are military forces operated by the ruling lord of each province, charged with maintaining security. They function as a secondary unit separate from the informal Imperial Army. I've never heard of any field study program with Thors. Seems a little early in the year for something like that, too. But my graduates of your academy currently serve in our ranks. So you be sure to uphold the academy's good name. Don't do anything you shouldn't. Thank you very much. We'll be sure not to let you down. I'm glad to hear it. Take care now. Keep your noses clean. But we will. That concludes our patrol. Back to the guardhouse, men. Yes, sir. I was really hoping we were going to make it to the farmhouse in this episode. But because of the amount of cutscenes we've had, sadly we won't be able to. Man, he was scary. If they're the Cruisin' Provincial Army, doesn't that mean they're ruled by... Yeah, Eustace's family, the Alvarez. Celdic is in the northern part of the territory, after all. I think it would be best for us to keep out of their way. We should return to the task at hand. And we will. In the next episode. Sadly, we are out of time for this one. I actually thought we'd be able to finish up this request. But sadly, we are out of time. So, I'm going to save here. And we are going to end this episode here. So we learned a lot. We learned that Sarah can fall asleep at the drop of a hat. And she also likes the alcohol in Celdic. Also learned that the Provincial Army is terrifying. For most of them. In the next episode, we will finish off the father's father's request, and then we will finish off the other two required requests that we have. But anyway, for now, I want to thank everybody so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, by all means, so that like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as I have this fairy tale and a few other games coming out soon. And I will see you all in the next episode. See you later, guys.